I'm joined by Jereme Lambert here today, CEO of Business Connect, and we have taken some time out from the Water and Health UNC conference here in North Carolina. We want to reflect a little bit on the impact of the recent hurricanes in the US. So Jereme, if you could tell me, from my perspective, I'm just seeing through media what's happening and the damage and devastation. If you could share a little bit about the impact of what you know.
Yeah, I mean it's been tremendous, the damage, the displacement, and the watching the families that have lost their homes, that are trying to figure out and navigate forward, but then also the infrastructure that's been damaged, from water supply to power supply. Millions still struggling to even have safe water or have power or have the sheltering system, and then trying to figure out. So there's so much need that's been created in the Carolinas and around the area down the East Coast.
Yeah.
So it's been, human catastrophe is an amazing thing where people have rallied together and care for people. At the same time, it's devastating for individual families and their lives.
Of course, yeah. And I suppose having them so close, the two hurricanes, has even had more of an impact.
Yeah.
I suppose to date, through the use of Aquatabs, whether it's a direct supply from yourselves or through your sub-distributors, how have you got Aquatabs into the communities, to the families in need?
Yeah, I mean, it's been an amazing process where there's so many different partners that it was really critical for us to always have that supply and be able to have it here in the States and have it accessible for groups and for families, and knowing that whether it be small prop planes, helicopters, going into the Appalachians, down to larger organizations that can come in with semi trucks, and we had one at a Home Depot in their parking lot, kind of as a distribution center, and be able to have those supplies for that community that was pretty devastated. And so Aquatabs is a huge resource to those families, those communities that really don't have the ability to have safe water. From a survivalist, from a camper and outdoor status, to just a mom that wants to make sure they've got a flashlight, for power, they've got batteries, and they've got Aquatabs in there. Really, if you've got some power, if you've got some light for the insecurity of a family, and you know you can provide your kids with water, there's a really staple there that Aquatabs really brings that security.
And I suppose, as you said, it can be a very small quantity, and it's a very cost-effective solution. Thank you very much, Jereme. I suppose what it highlights to us as manufacturers of Aquatabs is the importance of in-country distributors, and yourself and your team at Business Connect and your sub-distributors, the prompt and rapid response and effective response to the hurricanes and to the communities and families in need has been immense. So thank you very much from our perspective. If there is someone listening in and they need to source Aquatabs and it's not coming through a local group on the ground, how can they do that?
Aquatabs.us is a really good resource that has all of the information about the product. Purchase there certainly, but lots of links to where you can find it, down to as simple as Amazon in the US and everywhere. But Aquatabs.us really has a good resource center and knowledge about the product, how to use it, where to store it, all those things. And whether it be emergency use, just regular home use, off-grid living and surviving, there's lots of places where Aquatabs really fits.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Jereme.